Hey basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and Gregg Popovich is one of my favorite coaches of all time. So, this is a basketball play that can be ran as a sideline inbounds or as a regular play as well. Let's get down to the clipboard, let's check out this play. I'm going to cut down each one of the two plays as the footage, and I'm also going to be showing you a clipboard version of it as well. I hope that you enjoy. Okay, so what we're going to start with is this high post player. He's going to be setting a screen for the low post player, who's actually a guard, and he's going to be popping up to the top or to the point. Once that happens, we're now going to have the post player on the opposite side. He's going to be coming towards the ball, and he is going to be our actual number one option to pass to out of the sideline inbounds. Now, from there, what's going to happen is this guard, he's going to be cutting backdoor, and this center needs to set up that pass perfectly. So it's a pass to the center, and then a drop off to the player who's cutting backdoor. Now, that player is going to drive towards the rim. If there's no help defenders, then he could take it right towards the rim. However, as we see here, he has two help defenders. So he has two different options. He can kick out for a three-point shot if he needs a three-point shot, which they clearly don't. But he could also pass towards the forward who can now get a layup or an alley-oop dunk, which is what we are going to see coming up right now. He sets up that alley-oop and he goes in for a massive dunk. Now let's check it out on the clipboard. So we're going to be having player 4 set up that screen. Player 1 is going to be popping up. Generally speaking, against a sideline inbounds, you're usually getting it to the guard at first. That's why this play is so great. Now, from there, that player is going to go through. Player 4 is going to get out of the way and go down towards the low post. And player 5 is going to show towards the ball. And player 2 is going to inbounds to player 5. At this time, we're going to have player 1. He can either do a fake and then cut. Personally, that's how I would like to teach it myself. And now he's going to be cutting backdoor. Player 5 passes to player 1. He could go in for the layup, or if these two players play help defense, again, he has two different options. He can pass to player 3 on the perimeter, or he can pass to player 4 in the low post. Now, as a regular offense, what we're going to have here is we're going to be having Ginobili, or a guard in general, getting screened down. He's going to be popping up towards the perimeter. Now, what can happen here is a couple of different options. So what I like to have is either Ginobili coming up and getting that pass, and then we're going to be having the guard go backdoor or the center go backdoor. But personally, or I should say Gregg Popovich's way, is the pass to go towards this center. After that screen, Ginobili pops up, acting like he's going for that screen, but instead fakes backdoor. This is also off-ball movement that we're teaching our players. It's not just a play, but it also off-ball movement to teach players, hey, if a player starts cheating, going ahead, then now we have Ginobili going backdoor for a layup. Meanwhile, on the opposite side, we have a screen away option popping up top. This would be our backup option from the point or from the low wing, but again, we are looking at Ginobili cutting backdoor. You can also set this up with a cross along the baseline. And what we have here is a couple of years ago when Kawhi Leonard played for the Spurs. Now, what we're going to be having is our center. He's going to be screening down for Kawhi Leonard. That's going to be a screen for Kawhi. He's going to be popping up top. Now, when he pops up top, we're going to have a screen or a pass down towards our center. This is absolutely amazing because now he can get his player in front of him. And if you can teach your players how to do this themselves to try and get position on other players, then this is going to be a really great tactic for not just your team to run, but also for players to learn. Now, he's going to cut back, and he's going to get that pass from what looks to be Diaw for a nice layup or dunk. Now, I'm not going to break down this one on a clipboard, but this was a fantastic play for you to run as well. I hope that these plays help your team win more games. I hope that that tactic for cutting backdoor helps your players understand how to work off ball as well. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video.